Fish in a tube and various pills is what the unfortunate astronaut can expect to eat while in space. In a hotel and catering school in the heart of Périgord, a region in France where gastronomy is a way of life, some students and their teachers decided to change the situation. They came up with a mad idea. Why not send real home-style dishes into space so that no other French astronaut would have to complain about the food? A specialized team known as the Gastronauts was set up, and it presented its project to the CNES, the French National Space Studies Center. Though skeptical, the CNES engineers were seduced by the idea and helped the school set up a real laboratory kitchen in order to see the work through. This is the workshop where formalin steam gives us an extremely reduced level of bacteria for our work. We have just put on our work clothes in an airlock, which is disinfected with the same product used in hospital operating theaters. Each member of the team works at his place with surgical-like precision. The only obsession for the gastronauts is keeping all the flavors of the fresh product while respecting the norms in space. There cannot be a weightless crumb of bread or a drop of water slipping into one of the computers on board, so no roast duck will be sent into space without following extremely stringent requirements. We're going to try to reduce the level of humidity and compact the food while maintaining a satisfactory taste that will be appreciated up there where tastes are a little different. We're also going to work on the calcium contents. After that, there are the bacteriological tests, for there should be absolutely no bacteria present. The small dishes from this first experiment are destined for the Mir space station. Our gastronauts have come up against the problem of packaging. They have to adapt to the Russian equipment. We've fixed on two types of tins. There's an 80-gram tin for desserts and starters, and this 203-gram tin for the main dishes. These tins have a special shape that corresponds to the jaws of the Mir station ovens. The jaws clasp the tin on the sides and underneath so as to heat the contents by conduction. In order to really succeed, the school has even kitted itself out with an ultra-modern analysis laboratory. This is where each dish, roast, stew, fish, dessert, successfully underwent the controls fixed by the French engineers. The last but by no means the least step for the tins made in Périgord is the Star City in Moscow. Here, level of bacteria is controlled. It is out of the question for a cosmonaut to catch any germ while in space. The Russians finally give their go-ahead for the loading of the tins of main dishes and desserts. The school got in contact with the Russians. They worked with the Russians' highly restrictive specifications and have still managed to produce exceptionally tasty dishes. And right from the start, it was obvious that it was the work that they were really interested in, not just the idea of sending a tin can into space to get the publicity. The gastronauts are now the accredited chefs for the French astronauts. But they have been surpassed by their own success. All of the astronauts on Mir are claiming loud and long that they too wish to have the right to eat roast duck in space. Didn't anybody here see the film Alien? Those things come out of your stomach!